And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Masahiro Tanaka still on the mound to start this ninth inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. In past hit back up the middle. Echeverria has it. And he's set down, one away. Here's Matt Joyce now.
The batter, designated hitter, Matt.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts. Starts another batter out with strike one. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So now it's Mark Canha. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Oakland. Popped him up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Yankees got 8.
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. The New York Yankees are trying to hold their one-run lead here in the ninth, but that's very much hanging in the balance with the tying run in scoring position. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Behind 0-2 now. Robertson is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Snap throw to first. Heredia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Dan Vogelbach is next. 0-1 the count.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Snap throw from the catcher. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Grounded up the first baseline. Bird has it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. The New York Yankees are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Throw down to second, but he gets back in time. Behind 0-2 now. Last chance for the Mariners. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. New York And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Masahiro Tanaka still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings.
Drilled to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitch so far in this one.
A shot down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. That with that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The New York Yankees are trying to hold their 1-run lead here in the 9th, but that's very much hanging in the balance with the tying run in scoring position. Underhanded flip, and they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. Tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. Deck McGuire enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Teoscar Hernandez is into the ball game now, as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 37.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Yankees.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Lifted in the air to center. Pillar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hit hard, but foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. And that'll bring up Gifton Gopay. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. In there, strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Josh Donaldson, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Justin Smoak now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Miguel Andujar will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 67, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Didi Gregorius. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 33,
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Sonny Gray still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. And the Yankees have won the American League East.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
8-0 the final today. The New York Yankees win for the 106th time, most in the division. Sonny Gray wins his 17th game of the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Greg Bird is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here from the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Greg Bird connects for a 2-run home run. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, if you would have told him when he...
Play ball. Your attention,
Striding into the box, Jesus Sucre. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all the things feels doable.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch.
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Adam Warren is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Throw to first. Not in time. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
This is the action pitch right here. He does not want to go to full count. This is a big spot. But as an offensive player, you have to tell yourself this has to be in the strike zone.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Mookie Betts. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave them loaded, and this game is still tied. Tyler Lyons takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Rafael Devers is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
James Peterson, a defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing first base, number 11.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Pedroia over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really the only way you're going to be able to hit.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Here's Didi Gregorius, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bradley moving in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Bird is under it. He's got it 1 away.
now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2 the finish in tonight. If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Adeiny Echeverria has a single, a double. and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he'll reach second now with one away. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls.